Welcome to day 15, and what we are going to be doing today is working on your dog's ability to control themselves around things that they find quite exciting.
And it's important because that squirrel, he's sexy, he's out there, he's swishing. You know what? You've got to teach a level of, can you control yourself? Can you offer me impulse control when you see something you like? And can you let me know maybe that you like that thing, but you're still with me, you're still connected with me? Would that be good for you? Would you like it if your dog could choose you over that distraction?
Oh my God, I'd love that. So, all you need for this game is a plant pot, a metal pot.
Tom's taken his from his garden this
A
morning.
box. There's actually a bit of soil in this.
Yeah, I
it's very
noticed that.
authentic. It's very authentic. So what we're going to be doing is we are going to be working with this, covering food. So I think she's ready. She seems very excited, like she could learn to control herself a little bit.
Ready, Bet.
Let's have a go.
Very ready.
So here's what we're going to do. We are going to just get her moving, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to show her, let's see if I can move her this way. I'm going to show her that I'm putting pieces of food under here, and I'm going to let her get them. Okay, so I'll show you again. Let her get them, show you again, let her get them. So that we're realising that actually she's quite comfortable with the pot that is coming from the garden. But not only that, that she is comfortable understanding, find that one, find that one. Find that one. And she is comfortable understanding that actually there are great things under this. This is something that is exciting.
And it's a place to recognise that actually the food is here. This is a place I might get fed. This is a place I might get reinforced. Actually, I'm going to hang out here. This is a cool place. So she's starting to just find, I suppose what we would call it, reinforcement value. Now remember, you've ditched the bowl. This is just part of their daily dinner. If you want to use something more exciting, you can do. At the same time, Bet's just working for her dinner. It's nothing more exciting than
kibble. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we are going to ask for a little bit of control. So this is going to be interesting. I think we're going to have to work through some struggles here. And what we're going to do is we're going to keep the food covered. And if she shows any disengagement, any control, any back off, I'm actually going to release the kibble, release the squirrel from underneath the trap.
We like to know him as Squibble.
Yeah, I'm going to let her get the squibble. Okay, so let's have a little go. So I'm going to move her over there. I'm popping food under, and I am covering. Now I want her to show, nice, get it. Find it. Where's it gone? She's like, I don't get this game right now. That's the fun of it. That's what learning's all about.
What you saw there was Bet kind of offered like scraping it, jumping on it, and then she went, oh, how about this? And when she offered the how about this, which was like a back off lie down, that's exactly what Tom marked by then allowing her to know that there it is. Yeah. And that's a nice thing. If you need to, with some dogs, you might need to point it out and actually say, here it is, get it. Because some of them will be like, well, I'm enjoying this game and I don't quite know how to work it. And don't worry, do you see the... Get it. That's how we want to work it. And like Tom saw there, she was scraping, and then there it was, right in the middle. She could have it, offered self-control. It's her reward.
Get it.
And do you see how much quicker it's happening each time now? So actually, she's offering that impulse control, that default, and she's even offering a level of back off. And what I love about the plant pot is it kind of takes it away from being your hand, and it takes it away from being you telling them what to do, and they start to offer what to do. And the exciting thing with that is when it comes to working with a squirrel, actually, that is their impulse control. So they do need to control themselves. They need to sometimes go, there's a better deal over here. There's a better game over here.
So what I just kind of introduced in that last repetition was actually taking it off and not telling her to get it. So I'll just recap kind of step one. So first of all, step one is you can just get it, and then you can get it. Good. And then what I might do in step two is I'm going to cover it, and then I'm going to say get it. Good. And now that she understands that get it is the way that she gets to go and interact with that squibble, then what we are going to do is we're going to wait for back off, see if she can disengage. We might work through a few struggles right here.
It's quite nice when she offers that level. That's what we're looking for.
Get it? Good.
And you see how she waited for that pause. So that wait for the... She waited, she gave the pause, and then Tom released her to it. That's the magic of the game.
So, I'll show you that one again. So we're waiting for some disengagement. Good. I've taken this off. Now, if she were to go for this, then I would cover it. But as she's not going for it, I will say, get it, Good. That is today's game with a few different steps there. You're building the drive, you're building that desire to go and interact with that new squibble that is underneath that cage.
You can use anything you like as your plant pot. So it might be a dinner bowl. It could be anything that suits you.
Yeah.
We like the plant pot because the size of it, the height of it makes it very easy to use. Most of you have got one in your house or your garden. At the same time, please be resourceful. Don't worry if you haven't got a plant pot. We like to use whatever is in our environment. It's a house game. It's a game you can play in a small space. You can play it in your garden. You can play it in the hallway. You can play it in the bedroom, the bathroom, the living room. It's an easy game to play. Yeah,
and what we did is we showed you teaching them that actually this plant pot or whatever it might be is something to be cool about, that there is good things underneath it, that actually the cage gets moved back and released if you disengage and take a step back, and that there's a really important word that means that you get it. Now, what we're going to be doing in tomorrow's game, tomorrow's challenge, is you're going to see why we use a plant pot rather than our hand for this, and we're going to show you next level disengagement. We want to see your videos. Make sure you join that Facebook group if you have not already. Let us know how you get on with this game.
Share the cool stuff. You know what? Show off the cool stuff. Put it on your own page. The cool stuff, like get out there. We want the world. We want the ripple effect of fun, happiness, joy, and games. And if you want to share it in this sort of smaller, close community for a little bit of maybe critique, or maybe you're struggling on something, that's a good place for us to give you a little bit of an extra hand.
Yeah, basically we want everyone to be sexier than a squirrel.
Get sexy!
Okay guys, before you go, one of the biggest questions that we've been asked is, you know, I see that these games work, I believe the games work, but I'm worried that they might not work for my dog, my breed, me.
My dog's a Javanese tree fox and he doesn't like food and he's not interested in toys, and actually he's a bit more unique than your dogs, and I've only seen you two train it with dogs you've already trained.
With 5 different breeds. And so it's like, you know what, we want, the big thing is that we know how transformational these games can be for you.
We want it to work for you. We want it to have great results, right?
And the only thing that's stopping that is you kind of playing the game. So here's what's going to happen. We're going to head outside and we're going to work with real people, with real dogs, and we're going to show you example of actually how a real person will work with their real dog of a different breed.
When we say real person, real dog, different breed, these guys have not played these games. You know what? They've not had all of the coaching. It's just us coaching them to show them exactly how much fun this can be. So I think you're going to enjoy it. In fact, I know you're going to enjoy it.
Heading outside. So with him, Sarah, I'd be tempted to just let him get it quite a bit from underneath the from underneath. So I'll give you that. There we go.
Come here, Mr. Boy.
And maybe just kneel on the lead and then let go of it. Brilliant, isn't it? Good, there we go, and let him get it. Brilliant. And then pop some under again. Good. And pop some under again. Good. Brilliant. Good, brilliant. Right, this time leave it covered a little bit longer. Is that now? I've heard there are rules. Good, wait him out. Yeah. There we go, brilliant. Do that one again. So the key is that with some dogs that they're a little bit more sort of butterfly brain, as we call it, they often do better to do lots of just getting it, then adding in a little bit of the control where you leave it on there for a little bit longer. There we go, pop it under. Good.
It's not in there.
He's like, I'm just going to put my head in this. And so what we do is we get that nice balance between desire and control. So this time let's do control again.
Henry?
He's like,
Maybe I won't bother.
Good, get it. Good job. And that's where I'd leave him at that, because he's done really well. He's done this in a new environment, and it's almost like a nice conversation starter for him in a way.
Mouse is what I quite would often use.
Yeah, exactly. Mouse game. That's brilliant. So, yeah, that's kind of level 1. I think that was really good, and I think we just top it up in lots of different locations based on that. Great job. So, level 2. What we'll do is we'll get her engaged with the food, and then we'll pop it under, Brilliant, that's it, building a bit of desire there. Feed, 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 good. And then pop it under, pop the plant on it, the plant pot on it, and walk away. Good. Now send her on back. Woohoo! Good job. Brilliant. And that's really, you know, she's really good at kind of like sort of a loose focus where she has disengaged and she's fully with you. And that's something to be rewarded. I think that's brilliant. What is she going to choose? What is she going to choose? Yeah! Go, go, go! Broop, broop, broop. Yeah! Brilliant. Very happy with that.
So leave that one down. Nicely done. Wow. That was super. Really nice. And that was a lovely, did you see the disengagement, like very happy, balanced? And I would say he's the right level to play it with because he's not at the point where he's completely disengaged from it or switched off. He's kind of interested, animated, but at the same time, he's kind of like quite responsive too. And that's what we're looking for.
Disengages before you run away.
You know what? I would walk away now. So I would walk away. Really nice. What's his name? I love it. Schnitzel. Schnitzel is the cutest. Say that again. No, I haven't. No, I love it. But it's the cutest name ever. Oh, he's the cutest name for him. Like the best name. I love it. And how old is he?
9.
Oh, he doesn't look like it. He looks like a baby. He's really lovely. So he knows that one's in there. You just walk away. Just walk dead away. That's it. Walk away. Yay! Good boy. And like, I know that we want to like put our fingers on the pot and stop them going onto the pot. You know what? If they knock the pot over, that tells us another thing. So sometimes it just gives us some more information. If they go and bat the pot over, we're like, oh, another lesson for us. So this one here, absolutely. If they do that, that gives you some information, doesn't it? So they've got grit, and maybe we've got another game we need to play, or we've got another level we need to play. So don't guard the prison. If they knock it over, it's just another learning point. Yeah. So don't guard the prison. So put it under and walk away as normal, and that's fine. Like try that. Schnitzel. Nice. Really nice. Such a good boy. Such a good boy. Really clever. Very, very clever. Very nice. Leave it on that. Really nice. I love that. And I thought that was exactly model perfect of what we want.